And if you ask me, at a very basic level, I believe that depressions that people suffer, it's compounded sadness. It's like sadness on a matter you didn't treat it. Then it continued and it continued and it became your state. When we talk about our outside of religion, outside of spirituality, our regular emotional states, you can't always control your emotional states. Something can make you sad and then something can make you happy. But you don't want to be a feather in the wind. You want to be more in control of these states than not. So when sadness comes, you need to be able to curb it and say, this is enough. We're not going to go any lower than this. And this is not going to go on for 2-3 days. We're going to put an end to it. Islam helps us monitor these moods so that you don't become a feather in the wind and then a mood takes you and controls you then. It's a slavery. We have solutions to huzn, folks. Do not let yourself get sad. And if you do, we have solutions. Let me read you some of the prayers of the Prophet ﷺ on this subject matter, that if you recite these du'as, you can't possibly get sad. Number 1. La ilaha illallah al-halim al-kareem subhanallah rabb al-arsh al-azim subhanallah rabb al-samawat al-sab'i wa rabb al-arsh al-kareem. Focus more on these dhikrs and du'as more than the reason for the sadness. So sadness could be totally out of your control. Someone could totally ghost you, right? And you're like, wait, I thought we were friends. Or someone could just do an about face on you for no apparent reason that you know. You just don't know what reasons people have in their heads. Don't even go there. Don't try. Just do the dhikr. Allah will take care of everything. This is from Ibn Abbas, that the Prophet used to say this when he was struck by something in his heart. Any massive matter or personal matter or social matter, what have you. How about this one? A great sadness came upon the Prophet ﷺ. And of course the Prophet's sadness is for extremely lofty, reasons. Our sadness is someone ghosted me, right? Someone didn't talk to me. Someone, just leaving me without answering me. And I thought we were friends. At Ta'if, he had lost Khadija, had lost Abu Talib. And he was now, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, without any support, outwardly or inwardly. And he went to Ta'if to give them the da'wah. And they treated him extremely viciously and rudely. And they were violent. And they sent kids out to throw rocks at him. And they mocked him. So the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said from his heart this extremely powerful dua, which is a cure for anybody who has sadness. Allahumma inni ashku ilayka dha'fa quwwati. Oh Allah, I complain unto you the weakness of my strength. Wa qillata hilati, and the meekness of my abilities, my plans. Wa hawani ala nas, and how easy I am to be rejected by people. And that's how people feel sometimes. They feel so easily to be rejected, so easily rejected by everyone. So that really hits home. Ya arhamar rahimin, O most merciful of the merciful. Anta rabbul mustad'afin, you're the Lord of the weak. Wa anta rabbi, and you're my Lord. Ila man takiluni, unto whom will you give me? In other words, who's gonna have power over me? Ila gharibin yatajahamuni, a stranger to brush me aside. Am ila qaribin malaktahu amri, or someone near but is in control of me. In lam yakun bika ghadabun alayya fala ubali. If you have no anger upon me, as long as you're not angry with me, then I don't mind any of this. As long as Allah is accepting me and is pleased with me, then I can bear all these hardships. Walakin rahmatuka hiya awsa'u li. However, your mercy is easier for me. Such a powerful dua. The next one, Allahumma farij al-ham wa kashif al-gham. Oh Allah, the remover of anxiety and the remover of sadness. Al-ham wal-gham. Mujibu da'wat al-muttarrin, the one who answers the prayer of the one who is in dire need. Rahmanu dunya wal-akhirah, the merciful in the dunya and the akhirah. Wa rahimahuma, and he is rahim, compassionate in the dunya and in the akhirah. In tarhamni farhamni rahmatan tughnini biha an rahmati man siwak. If you have mercy upon me, have mercy upon me with an amount of mercy that will make me not need anyone else's sympathy. It's not good to need sympathy from people. It's not a good trait. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in dhiq, in when he was constricted or when he was sad, he used to say, Allahumma inni abduk, oh Allah, I'm your slave, and the son of your slave, wabnu abdik, wabnu amatik, and the son of your female slave. Nasiyati biyadik. My forelock is in your hands, meaning all of my, if you control somebody by his head, by his forelock, the front of his hair, you can drag him anywhere, right? So it's an expression that says everything of my affairs is in your hands. Maldin fiya hukmuk. Your ruling is happening. Whatever you rule is happening to me. Adlun fiya qada'uk. Your judgment upon me is always fair. As'aluka bi kulli ismin huwa lak. I ask you about with every name that you possess. Allah has so many names. Sammayta bihi nafsak, that you named yourself with it. Aw anzaltahu fi kitabik, or you revealed it in your book. Aw allamtahu ahadan min khalqik, or you taught any of your creation this name. I ask you by all these names. أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك, or a name that you possess that you kept it with yourself, that was not revealed to anybody. أن تجعل القرآن ربيع قلبي, to make the Quran the spring of my hearts. ونور صدري, and the light of my chest. وجلاء حزني, and the expeller of my sadness. وذهاب همي, and the remover of my anxieties. So the Prophet ﷺ here is teaching us turn to dua, number one. There's so many lessons in this. He calls upon Allah that He answers the prayer of the desperate. So pray with desperation. That's number one. Number two, remember who's in charge of all things. All things are not from people, meaning what happens from others to me. The Prophet is taking us to a higher ground. They're not doing it. It's Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is responsible for this. If Allah is responsible for this, they're not outside of Allah's control. They are in Allah's control. If Allah is the one behind this, is He just or unjust? He's just. Therefore, this is just. What's happening to you in the big picture? And we can sometimes go back to the bare bones of the Sharia. Bare bones of the Sharia says, hold on, why does He have to talk to me? By Sharia, does He have to talk to me? By Sharia, does He have to smile at me? He puts people in your life. He removes people from your life for different reasons. He may make someone not like you because of a misunderstanding, and all of a sudden that person's out of your life. Who cares about the reason? It's a judgment from Allah Ta'ala. You're not being wronged. No, this is a divine plan, and it's perfect. That's how we view problems. Once you view things like that, you've taken yourself out of the control of another human being. Number three, call upon Allah by all of His names. The fourth cure is the Quran. So this dua here gives us 4 cures. Number one, the dua of the muttar, mujib al-muttar. It's actually in another, the previous dua. Oh Allah, you answer the person who prays with desperation. So that means it's not necessary that Allah Ta'ala answers the one who's casual in his prayer. You need to ask like someone who sounds like they really need something. They need help. 4 cures so far that we've come upon. وأيضا اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الهم والحزن. We should seek refuge from sadness and from anxiety. Every morning when we recite al-Wird al-Latif, and if you don't recite that, you can go to safinaside.org/wird. وَالْعَجْزِ وَالْكَسَلِ, being lazy, being unable. وَالْبُخْلِ وَالْجُبْنِ, bukhl is being stingy, and jubn is being cowardice. وَغَلَبَةِ الدَّيْنِ وَقَهْرِ الرِّجَالِ. غَلَبَةِ الدَّيْنِ, to be overcome by debt. وَقَهْرِ الرِّجَالِ, to be defeated by other men. What else is a cure for sadness? Surah Al-Kawthar. Prophet ﷺ was extremely sad after his son passed away. On top of losing his son, his enemies had no grace and class in how they handled this. And the Prophet was extremely grieved. Allah Ta'ala revealed to him Surah Al-Kawthar. And just recently been talking to Habib Omar bin Hamid. And he said the cure for sadness is for someone to recite Surah Al-Kawthar constantly until their sadness goes away. So I said, how many times? He said, whatever is easy. 10 times, 50 times, 100 times, whatever comes easily to a person. To recite Surah Al-Kawthar. Inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar.
الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما